What's up, fashion enthusiasts? I am Bre Nikeya, and this is Behind the Label. So if you're watching on YouTube, y'all see we back on that red couch. This is the red couch talk today, but that's okay because we got a dope creator as always. Like one thing that I see that's like something really common is the fact that every creator I get on here does like 5, 6, 7 things. Like y'all be doing a whole lot, a whole lot. Because I was looking, I'm like, okay, you design, you do like regular art, like you're an artist, creative director, stylist. You got a magazine, and you roller skate. Like,
you know what's so funny? I literally wrote in my notes today, like, let me go roller skating because I haven't did it in so long, and it is like a big part of my aesthetic, and it's so fun. But like, I don't know anybody that
roller skates. I don't know anybody that roller skates either. Like, I'm like, she skates. I gotta talk about her skating.
Oh my God, it's such a good confirmation for you to say that because I'm literally like, I gotta start back skating on my skating floor.
Yeah. Like LA, have you been to LA before?
I haven't.
LA would be your vibe because they be out there roller skating on Venice Beach and stuff. Yeah,
I've seen that. I used to live in New York and it was really dope out there. It was like a group of creatives that skated or whatever. But I've always heard like my vibe more so aligns with LA. So 2014.
Yeah, you got to get to LA. That gives me your vibe for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been there. I haven't made any plans, but it looks dope. So.
It was pretty cool. I think just from being in from Detroit, you know, like people be weird, but otherwise
people definitely be weird, and that's my problem. Like I'm so accustomed to like being with my Detroit folk. Anything outside of that, it's like, oh wow, like this is different.
Yeah, that's how I felt. It's really different. Ooh, y'all a little awkward, but that's
it's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Hopefully, they be weird, girl. Okay, so what was your inspiration behind Zarb The Mag?
So, okay, this is what I always tell everybody. So I'm like a real 90s baby. I'm a millennial. I don't know. Like, I don't want to tell my age, but I'm a millennial. So like when I do photo shoots or like styling and stuff like that, like I just got so tired of like pulling out my phone and being like, oh yeah, I'm a stylist, I'm a designer, look at my Instagram, you know? Like I really wanted to have something tangible that I could actually carry around and like print out and show people and like say like, here's my work, here's my portfolio. So I was trying to figure out like what I could do to kind of incorporate that with something on paper. And I'm like, a magazine, you know? Like I could come up with concepts, I can meet creatives, I don't have to be in it. I could like, you know, feed the vision to other people and have them bring it to life. And I'm like, yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. So it's funny because the interview I did last week, he also has a magazine.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's called Drip Set. And I'm like, I did not do that on purpose, but I'm like, that is so cool.
I saw that.
Because I get to have it from his perspective, and now I get to have it from your perspective. Because the aesthetics of y'all magazines are like completely different.
Is it?
But I feel like the ultimate goal is like the same with what y'all doing. Y'all just have different target audiences.
That's dope. I definitely want to check out other creatives that have magazines. I haven't really met too many in Detroit, but when I was in New York, like I came across a lot of dope creatives that were doing magazines and really just trying to get back to that nostalgic feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was dope. I saw a little piece of his interview, but also like the main part of the magazine too is like to help models that don't really know like which way to go or how to jump into the game, like kind of build their portfolios to open up other like lanes or avenues for them to get other opportunities, you know?
Right. So that's dope. That's really dope.
Thank you.
I love anybody that's trying to, you doing it because you love it, but you doing it because you want to help other people grow and evolve as well.
Because y'all not going to catch me in there. I told you already, I don't do pictures, but any model, I'm living vicariously.
And I feel it. But your pictures on your page are so dope.
Are you serious?
Yes, like looking at how, okay, so because I'll be stalking. I'll be.
Wait, what's your sign?
Aries.
Oh, I'm a Taurus.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like Taurus.
Ram and Bull, so we like alike.
Yeah, for real. My best friend is a Taurus.
Really?
Okay. So I gotta get dealings with the Taurus. Y'all cool.
Thank you.
So, I was stalking. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be stalking everybody that come on here. I'm gonna stalk that page. So
as you should.
And I was just looking at like the growth and the evolution of your style over the
Thank
years. And I'm
you.
like, yeah, it just got better and
Thank
better. Like
you.
you started on some cool shit, on
Mhm.
some real cool shit. And be like, okay. But then you really got the, I said, oh my God. Like it was
That's
so
the
cool to
thing
watch.
for sure. So like I originally started off just loving like I'm gonna take it like all the way back. So I originally just started like going thrifting with my mom at the Salvation Army just because she like super old, right? So I used to realize like, oh shoot, I could find name brand items at the thrift stores and they vintage and nobody else will have them. So I started off with that. Then it's like, okay, now I like materialistic stuff. I like brands. Okay, so now I'm gonna get crispy, go through that phase. So it's like, okay, I'm into streetwear, I'm into shoes, Jordans, blah, blah, blah. And that was like the beginning of my page. But then I realized, okay, I like stuff that's like statement pieces that other people won't buy, but it's still like a brand, but I know like you won't have it. So it's like, okay, cool. Oh wait, now I'm into high fashion, you know what I'm saying? So it did kind of like escalate, and it is kind of crazy to like see like where I'm at now, because it's like night and day, but it's still a real love for fashion nevertheless, because I'll go back on my page from like 2019, 2020 and be like, dang, I just miss wearing a pair of Jordans and like a Nike fit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear that today, but I just love fashion. Everything about it.
I know, I can tell. Like
everything about it. But it do seem like you into fashion, like Yeezy, the
definitely
sets. It just depends on what your lane is. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I be chilling a little bit, and when I step out, I like to step out, but I do be chilling.
But that's kind of like my favorite fashion, though, like comfort fashion, jogging fits, the shoes, and I kind of realized like a lot of that stuff kind of like took off again during the pandemic because everybody was in the house.
Right, definitely. Ain't nothing else to do. Yeah, I'm not getting crispy. I'm about to throw on this little jogging fit. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, it's craziness. Okay, so when creating, where do you find the most inspiration?
Definitely being around other creatives, being on different sets, talking to other creatives, just hearing out other people's ideas. Like I always tell people, my favorite thing to do is like hook up with other creatives that do the same thing as me, whether it's creative directing, styling, model coaching. Like my favorite thing to do is kind of hook up with them and just bounce ideas off of one another, because you'll open up so many like just little nooks and crannies of things you never even thought about, you know? Yeah. So I just love surrounding myself with other creatives, working on projects, just having fun, talking, just get some juices flowing.
It definitely does. I agree. I've been finding like a lot of inspiration in like old movies and like TV shows. Because if you look, it'd be like, hold on now, that's pretty smart. Like, and but the creatives too. Like talking every time I have a conversation with somebody, I leave with so much more knowledge than I came with. Like these interviews, I'll be like, okay, hold on, like, I see things differently now. And I'll be appreciating that.
Actually, now that I think about it, you're right. Like old movies, music videos, like music videos from the early 2000s, like they get me going every time. And I just be looking back like, dang, a lot of stuff that we wear and do and how we act like is really subconsciously like stuff that we saw as kids, and we literally just reenacting it as adults.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, pretty much.
There's a lot of juice up in there. So what would you say would be the best start for someone looking to create their own magazine?
The best start, I would say, literally to any creatives, just jump into it. So whatever idea you have, you first need to start off with what you need to execute the idea. So, okay, I want to do a magazine. All right, what's going to be the aesthetic of my magazine? Like, do we want it to be like a J14 magazine from back in the day where it was like super nostalgic, teenage fever, the Lizzie McGuire, things such as that? Or do I want to make it like an editorial magazine with like conceptual shoots where it's like, okay, formal wear, the Mason Margielas or something like that. So kind of like you could try to like just zero in on one lane first. Then it's like, okay, I want to do a shoot where it's like, let's just say streetwear. Okay, I know I need a model that can embody streetwear or that I can see in that look. Okay, now I got to figure out how I'm going to execute the look. Do I have a showroom that I can provide the clothes, or what people do I need to connect myself with that I know is going to kill a look if I tell them the idea? Okay, cool. Now I got to find a model that fits my aesthetic or the aesthetic of the vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just like you having a vision and figuring out what it takes for that vision to come to life. And it's gonna mean like reaching out to people you may not know, or just kind of like stepping out on faith and hoping like whoever you contact believes in you and what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just jump out there, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be anyways with anything.
Literally.
You gotta just start.
Literally, because we'll like be so caught up on like, all right, you know, I want to make sure I got this in order, and this, then it's still like, all right, this a year later, I still haven't started anything. You know,
I be trying to tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, just other creators that I know that don't create as much as I know they could. It'd be like, you gotta do it. You got the sauce,
Yeah.
man. Just come on. Like, you can't be. I understand being scared. I was scared to start too. But if you never start, it's never gonna happen.
A lot of creators are perfectionists though.
This
and
is
like
true.
I'm not gonna lie, like I am not a perfectionist. Like I find beauty in like sometimes accidents or like imperfections or things that don't necessarily go right. Like it don't always have to be perfect. Like we strive for things to look good, but like, you know, sometimes there is beauty in perfection. Sometimes I might do a whole shoot and literally don't post it or trash it, but at least I try. I can learn from it.
Right.
You know, I know what and what not to do next time. But like we just can't be so hard on ourselves. Give each other more grace. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I agree. I agree. I had that perfectionism bad,
especially as an Aries. I know.
Yeah, so bad. Like, oh no, this don't look right.
It's like you have to have a team to where everybody has their strong suits. Because I have a perfectionist on my team. He's a Virgo. Shout out Jay. But it's like you gotta have that person that's gonna be like, look, this don't look good. This could be better. But you gotta have that person that's like, okay, y'all, like we did good. Like shout out to us. Like let's not, you know, beat ourselves up about it. So I'm like that person that's in the middle. Like I could be Simon Cowell, but I could be like, you know what, y'all, let's just push it out. You know?
Right. So going into team building a little more, how were you able to put together a team? What like kind of qualities did you look for, or like what qualities do you think other people should look for within trying to build a team? Because it's cool being by yourself, but there is strength in numbers.
Yeah, I had to learn that because for so long I would try to be doing everything, you know. But honestly, like I feel like when you're persistent at something, the right people will gravitate to you, and you will find the right people that work for your vision. Because right now, like, okay, so I moved back to the city from New York in about January, February this year. Before then, I was working with World Tour Studios in New York City, which was Kevin and Don. They were just like a group of photographers that believed in me, my vision. They helped me bring the magazine to life, and I really appreciate that. But once I moved, I kind of had to start all the way over.
Right.
So I just kind of reached out to random photographers. I reached out to different models that I had worked with 4 or 5 years ago, and just was like, hey, I'm back. I want to do some work, kind of test some things out. Let's see what's going on. And once I start popping out that content, I had photographers and different people reaching out to me like, hey, let's link up. Let's collaborate. So oddly enough, I work closely with Jay, that's creating. Montez will put me on studios, Montez video page. They kind of just reached out to me like, hey, we love to work. Let's make some shit happen. Let's kind of do a chemistry test and see how it goes if we come up with a shoot. And we did that, and we kind of just really clicked so well, you know what I'm saying? And from then on, like, we just been rocking. We've been making magic. So I'm just a firm believer in being persistent. Like the right people will fall into your lap, because it's like if you're constantly persistent at something, there's nowhere you can go but up. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Don't put too much pressure on it, for sure.
So how do you think being from Detroit shaped you into who you are right now? You know I gotta ask that.
No, this is so funny because like I'm so Detroit down, like
and I love that.
I'm so Detroit down. Like I was in New York for about 2.5 years, and when I tell you, like everywhere I go, don't get it misconstrued. 313 West Side, that's me. Like don't get it misconstrued. And that's how we is. But like being from Detroit, we kind of just built different. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like we real, we real blunt. We real clean with a lot of the shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? We real thorough with a lot of shit that we do. I feel like I'm real serious about what I do because I am in a position to where I'm trying to make it out of just where I came from. I love Detroit, don't get me wrong, but like, don't we all kind of want to elevate, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, just the drive, the hustle, the seriousness about what I do is just all from me being here, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about us, like, we don't really play, like, especially when it's time to get some shit done. Like,
Definitely.
I'm thoroughbred, and I feel like a lot. Even when I was in New York, like the people that I hung around, crazy enough, were like other creatives from here, and it would be like randomly me just connecting and meeting with them, not even knowing that they would even be from here. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how it be.
we keep it clean, we keep it thorough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, like I love me some Detroit. I would never talk down on my city. So
I feel that.
yeah,
I feel it because I love Detroit real bad.
Real bad.
real bad. I don't know too many people from the city that don't like being from the city.
It's
like,
on our back, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like to the point where like I could just be around or move around certain people and they'll just be kind of like, I know you're not from here. I could maybe guess where you're from, but like we know you're not from here. It's like, yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, I want y'all to know.
Right.
Like, I'm not from here.
Not at all.
So how do you like New York versus being in Detroit? Like, what are some of the differences? What's some of the similarities? Would you go back to New York?
So this is the thing. New York was like so great for my career. Like kind of like just getting free game, learning different things, being exposed to things that maybe not, I guess like being exposed to things that are not so prevalent here or not as diverse here. Like it's definitely great to have that taste in your mouth as a creative to go to like a New York or LA or possibly a Chicago. But me personally, like I don't feel like as a creative to be successful, you have to be in one specific place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once I kind of just got overwhelmed or I just felt like my mental health was starting to be at jeopardy being there, I came back and I took everything that I learned from there and I just applied it here because one thing about like people from Detroit, we gonna hop on that we clean, we crispy way. But I just wish that a lot more people were just open to like different styles and aesthetics. So Detroit is home because the people here, like they show me real love, like real genuine love. Love, it's respect, it's notoriety and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like people trust me more like with the visions and stuff like that. And they give me like more I guess ability to be creative and do different things, which is what I like about Detroit. But like New York is like when I'm at like a creative block or I'm kind of like hitting my like how can I say this? Like when I'm like hitting my creative like roadblock, I'll go there and I'll be like, okay, let me soak up some stuff. Let me just be out. Let me be around. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like fresh and new. But when I'm in Detroit, I feel more, I guess, confident in what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just depends. Would I go back? Not to live there, no. Maybe to kind of like have just another spot, another creative space, another showroom. But I'm not gonna lie, I love Detroit. Like this is home base for me. You know what I'm saying? And I've just met so many people that just was like, damn, like I need to be here. Like we need to set this shit off. And like right now with the music in Detroit, with the talent in Detroit, like we really popping, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not be here to just help out on this new wave that's coming forward? You know?
It's definitely a new wave. They talking about Detroit is a city to visit next year. I said, oh, okay.
Detroit is popping, bro. Like when I was in New York, I'm not gonna hold you up. Like people never talk down on Detroit. Like I would tell them I was from there, and they'd be like, I love Detroit. Yeah. Oh, word, like always. Damn. Of course, they saying you watch BNF, bruh. Like, but nah, they fuck with us. They respect us. But I'm not gonna lie. I love Detroit. Like, I love New York too. I met so many dope people. I got a lot of free game. But this is where I'm gonna be at. Yeah,
I feel it. I feel it. I know you just did a casting call. So how did that go? How was that? I seen you said it was a success, but like I wanted to get a little deeper into that.
The casting call was major, and this is why I love Detroit. Like when I tell you people came out, like they came out. I'm talking about I talked to people only one time, sent them the address. They're like, all right, bet I'm there. They was there. I didn't have to press them. I didn't have to follow up. So I just really appreciate like everybody believing in the vision. This is my first fashion show. I participated in fashion shows, but this is my first fashion show that I'm putting together with the team. Like I said, Jay with Create, Vontez's video page would put me on. LaSalle with Slay Studios. That's my team. That's my core team. So this show is gonna be major. Like it's not just gonna be like formal or streetwear. Like these are gonna be reconstructed, deconstructed, one-of-one pieces that are just like out of this world. So I'm just so excited that other people are excited as well and really took it serious because to be honest, like I didn't even really promote it like I was supposed to. So it was just so major. Like I just saw so many different and new faces. Just a lot of models that were just super serious about just hopping in the game. And it just made me feel so like just uplifted to know like we really out here like trying to shut some shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
The casting call was amazing and we were only looking for 12 people, but I'm not gonna lie, like we're having such a hard time like narrowing it down. Like I have no choice but to make some more shit. Like,
yeah.
It was too fucking dope, bro. Like it was too dope.
And I know that's right. While I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, we hopped straight in the conversation. Did I tell y'all this is Zarbie don't miss?
It's okay. It don't even matter. But we was already vibing.
Vibing, that be the thing. I'm in my head like, hold on. I don't think I introduced.
It's okay. I don't know if we did either.
I don't know, but this is Zarbie don't miss. Y'all see she don't miss. Y'all see she don't miss. Like I was just so into the conversation.
No, we was already vibing
for sure. And that's what I like. Like I love when I can just straight off the gate, it just be like, yeah.
Very, very organic. And that's another thing. Like when I'm with my people here from the city, due to the fact that we all kind of got like the same background, we really genuinely know what it is to be like growing up from here. Like the conversations just be just so much more like organic to me and just like full of substance and not really just like, oh, what can you do for me? What can I do for you? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I really fuck with you. I really see some shit that I want to bring out of you. See some shit that you could bring out of me. Like, let's make some shit happen.
Right.
You know
Let's make it. Got to. I love this city. One thing I can say though, I don't be liking the people that them group of people that just be hating.
Yeah.
Y'all get on my nerves. Cause y'all see how the vibe be. Like we really could all work together. I met somebody, he's from Inkster, but he moved to Cali. I don't know how long he was staying in Cali, but I met him through like Instagram, cool. And he was telling me like, yeah, I'm moving back to Detroit because I see that wave and I'm trying to be a part of that. Like,
yes, I know somebody who just moved back from Cali, staying there for 3 years. Like, yep, time to pack up shop.
Go back to the city.
That wave is here, like that ATL, that Chicago wave. We have our wave. Like, just look at the music and look at all these new upcoming artists. I'm not gonna say no names, but like even that Detroit sound, bro, they're biting.
They are. Like, they are. They've been biting. They've been biting for years.
Man, but we finally just not getting some sort of recognition. But not for real though. But it's just like it's cool.
It is.
It's cool, like
because we gonna keep doing what we do, and that's why it's on the rise how it is. Because we doing what we do, and we don't have to ride nobody else's wave.
Because we're real influencers. Like we're really bred like this. Like this shit's so organic. Like one thing I can't stand is like shit that's not like of substance or just something that's just real shallow or just like when you know somebody like really just copying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not in my blood to even be able to do that.
No, for real. Do that for what? I'm on my own
not
way.
Here. We ain't even on that.
You literally answered like all my questions, like just talking. Okay. And I'm like, damn.
I'm just super excited. Like, I swear, y'all, I was in New York for a minute and it was really, really tough for me. Yeah, it was really, really tough for me. Like, I was really homesick, but not just that, like, it's very competitive out there. So, like, the whole time I was there, it's like you constantly just, like, with the hustle and bustle, like, it's a super competitive environment. You kind of, like, be second-guessing yourself. But I just didn't really realize, like, I was shaping myself to be able to come somewhere else and kind of, like, be a leader or just, like, be able to share certain things that I just feel like people don't know here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But since I've been back, like, it's just... I have so much gratitude for all the love that I've just received from everybody here. Like, man, you don't know how much that is. But it's really like everybody that I work with, like all the models I work with, like I said, Jay, Tess, LaSalle, Slay Studios, like this is my team that's kind of built me up. So I'm just like, man, like I can't do it without all the creatives that I've met. Like,
Definitely.
so many dope people. Like, I could go down the list. Like, literally everybody in these magazines.
Yeah,
just
the magazines.
amazing.
The magazines are like fire.
Thank you so much. Here, I'm gonna show y'all Zarb The Mag. This
like
like old school copy. Like, this probably like one of the first copies ever made.
Dope, like.
Thank you. But even like the people that are casted for the shoots, like I always try to find models that are confident in their aesthetic and their originality. Like I always say, like even if it ain't my look or my aesthetic, like if you embodying that shit and you making me a believer, I fuck with you, because now you got me on your wave and that ain't even something that I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how I be with creatives. Like, we just be like so different. I just love that. I don't know. Like,
and when you confident in it, that's what draw everybody to you. If you doing something and you ain't confident, you can't expect nobody else to be like checking for you.
Nobody's gonna understand like where you're going with this. But I've just met so many people that's just like, this is me, this is what I do, that's how I'm gonna do it. And I'm just like, shit.
Okay.
I'm fucking with it. Like,
yeah, I feel it.
Tell me,
show me something. Show me something different. One of my last guests, I don't know if you know who Leah Gabrielle is.
I do.
Which is crazy because I didn't peep like
Babyface Rachel.
I was about to say that. Y'all was in that. Y'all had that cameo. I was just thinking about that. Yes. I'm like, okay, so yeah, I had interviewed her, or whatever, and she done been to New York a couple times too, and she was just telling me like about like it's like so fast,
very fast,
and you like I'm just comparing the two different experiences, and I'm just like I don't know. I want to get out to New York because it is like one of the fashion capitals. Like I know I got to get out there. But I don't know if New York gonna be my vibe.
It was my favorite place in the world. No shade to all my friends in New York, but I'm not gonna lie. As a creative, you need to go there and experience it. Definitely. But it is a lot. Like you have to put your mental health cap on. Like it just drained me out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about from the moment you wake up, just the hustle and bustle of the day is just moving fast. Like, you know, we used to waking up, hopping in the car, driving to work. You know, oh cute. There's like, all right, as soon as you walk out the door, I got 100 people from here to the train. That's only a block away. You feel me? I'm pushing and shoving, trying to catch this train. I'm standing up. All right, boom, boom. I'm running around. I'm at work all day. All right, I'm back on the train. I'm in the city. All right, I got to link up with this person. Let me go all the way up. It's just all day. Just boom, boom, boom. And it's just like, bro, I got to regroup. Yeah. And I can feel it. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it builds character. It's cute.
I keep saying I don't know if I want no more character development.
Okay, like I'm tired. That's what I'm saying. I came back. I'm regrouping. It was cute, but like I don't know. Like I got a couple homies out there that I still go here or there. Just kind of like post up. Do like some creative work, some styling, but yeah.
Otherwise,
it's taking a little break.
Yeah, and I feel it. So I've never been to New York Fashion Week. But I seen that you've been. And how was that?
It was crazy. So when I went to New York Fashion Week, I was doing some styling assisting, or I guess like kind of like an assistant for a stylist. So she created content. She had over 150,000 followers on Instagram. She created content. She got invited to all of these fashion shows to just make content surrounding the shows, post pictures, blah, blah. So I kind of had to follow her around and just help her out. But it was amazing. I was able to go to Kalina Estrada show, Puma show. I went to a Prada show. I was able to help her work on set for Foot Locker for a back to school campaign. It was amazing, but like there's a lot of hustle and bustle in that game, and there's also like a lot of when I say freelance, I mean freelance, like free. So you just gotta make sure, like, if this is what the fuck you want to do, like, you're in it because you love it. Because when it comes to fashion and modeling, like, it's not always the most financially, you know, financially motivating kind of job. But it was dope. We was up to like, we'll be up at like 6 a.m. to like 3 a.m. and then I have to wake back up, hair, makeup, content, BTS. I'm talking about it was about 4 to 5 days long. By the last day, I'm literally on a train, like trying to keep my fucking eyes open, bro. It was wild.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So I took a little break from that again. But hopefully, it's every February and every September. So I'm gonna try to pop out for February. Fashion Week is it's wild. You gotta go though.
I am. That's the plan. I'm gonna go next September.
Cause you know what, like you could go and like just have like your mics and just literally just stand on the street and interview so many dope people. Like you will have content for days, and that's kind of like what that was my original plan. Until I kind of got hired to go to actual shows, I would just literally be on the street, meet dope people. You might fuck around and see Tyler the Creator or something on some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But
you never know who you gonna meet.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, especially as a podcast person, or if you want to do interviews, like I would literally just get a ticket, go out there for 1 or 2 days, and like collect content.
Yeah, see what I can see. I design too, so
do you?
Yeah, I'm getting in that bag.
Yes, period.
Yeah, so I really I like your designs as well because I do upcycling too. Yeah. So I'm like, look at her, she put all this together.
So the design thing is like how I initially started with fashion. I forgot that part when I was telling the story, but you know how Erykah Badu say, I'm a artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm really sensitive, so I don't really like making clothes because I can't really deal with the criticism. But I'm hopping back into it in 2024, especially with the fashion show because I'm gonna make all the pieces there, me and Jay. But
yeah, you gotta get in that bag. You're talented with it. You gotta look. You gotta be able to take that criticism. It's only gonna help you do better.
I be sensitive, but
I feel it though, cause it's your art. Like
it's
what
like
do you
my
mean?
Baby,
right?
And it's like you actually like put that TLC in it. I'm not saying like I had like people complain or anything like that, but like you do have to be real tedious and strategic when you're making garments. So
definitely, cause you want to please the folk.
I would prefer to make clothes for shows or just one-on-one pieces, just because also like the type of stuff I do is really, really hard to duplicate. Yeah. And so like if I have people hit me up like, oh, can you make me some jeans? Can you make me an upcycled tee? It's like, for sure I can, but like if you want a specific design duplicated, like that's not really possible when you're doing that type of work. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I seen this purse that you had made, like this silver purse.
Oh, I know what you
that purse was so
That's
cool.
so funny. My mom is like, oh, I love this purse.
I do too.
And I'm like, I will never wear this purse. Like, you can have it. I low-key think I gave it to her or something, but
that purse was cute as hell.
Thank you.
She look at this shit. This motherfucker ain't doing this full time. Like, I mean, like, damn, where's the clothes at?
The clothes is coming. The clothes is coming. I gotta get my mojo back up because that shit is like, it's a lot with the clothes. But you say you design too, so you know how I go. But the fashion show kind of has given me that to just kind of get back out there.
Yeah, and then I like the one of one thing because there's so many people that are wearing the same stuff. Like I was just telling somebody, like with my collections, it's only gonna be a certain amount of pieces, and then after that, you will never be able to get it again because it's like
it makes the value of the piece go up more too. Yeah. And me personally, like what really made me start making clothes is because like I would like buy stuff and I'll just be like, I like this, but it's like it's something missing. I'll just start fucking with it, you know, distressing it or like adding shit to it. I'm just like, the problem is I don't want to wear anything that other people have. Like,
exactly. So just create your own shit. Because even your hat, you never seen no hat like this before. Like,
so this hat is crazy. So it's actually a hat collection I'm working on with my homie Rax, produced by Rax. It's called Rookies. And it's just kind of like a super like rated R vulgar brand. We got like the double brands. I hate when people ask me, hard. Is this a fucking 2 hats? No, it's a double brand. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right. Like, be for real.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit. But no, like, it's the double brand. We got like the little lean splatter. It's just super dope. Super like conversation started like, what the fuck?
Right. You ain't never seen nothing like that. Like, I ain't never seen a double brim. I don't think. And I love a good trucker, so I'm on that.
Okay.
I love truckers.
Yeah, this is my collab with Racks Rupees. We should be dropping honestly any day now. But these hats too are one of one. Like you're not no duplicates. No
I'm trying to get some more of those in my wardrobe.
I'm a hat person for sure.
Yeah.
Well, unless I got my fro out, but
yeah, and I love a good hat because I don't have no hair, so
yeah, that was me.
I like to throw a little. I got this little small head. Let me put this little cap on. Yeah, give me a little vibe.
Yeah, I love hats. Actually, I normally have my fro, so I can like.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got these red, I'm like, ooh,
I'm on this hat. Yeah, I'm on this hat. I be on the hats and the sunglasses.
Heavy on the hats and sunglasses.
It's like the best accessory. I don't care what nobody say. I can't leave without one or the other.
Yeah, it gives incognito. I'm definitely a behind the camera type of person, so I gotta be like
low key, yeah. And I feel it. I'm mad because I had some sunglasses to put on. They right there, and I forgot to put them.
I mean, at least you got some.
Look, I had these my little bifocals because I can't see.
Okay.
I can't see a thing. But
really? Oh, they prescription?
They prescription.
Oh, messing around me, I have some clear ones on.
No, I look. Ain't nothing wrong now. If I didn't wear glasses, I'll probably still be in the little glasses bag because the glasses be cool.
No, the glasses for sure are cool.
Glasses are cool. These little Jeffrey Dahmer boys, like, oh my gosh,
Please.
That's terrible. It's really terrible.
No, they cute.
They cute, but like, talk about your dogs too, because I've never met anybody that actually has Dalmatians. that actually has Dalmatians. Like, how is that having a Dalmatian? You got this little spotted dog. They're so cute.
These damn dogs. So I'm just really the type of person, I have to have, everything I do has to be different. So I'm like, I need a dog, but it needs to be a different dog. It needs to be a dog nobody else have. And I'm thinking like, Corella DeVille, fashion designer, cool dog. I'm like, okay, cool. Plus I always like that dog from the little child. But my dogs are actually like super, super, super friendly. They want her to fly. My older dog is going to be in a fashion show. He will walk. Cool. Yeah. My younger dog, he's a rescue. His name is Mojo Jojo. My older dog's name is Detroit.
Yeah.
Period. But no, they're super friendly. They're fun. Detroit is actually in New York right now because he is with a friend of mine. He does a lot of modeling. Actually, he get more gigs than me. So
I know that. Look,
yeah,
look at that.
He's been in a couple
Detroit,
fashion
out here
shows.
In these streets.
Okay, trying to shut it down.
As he should.
Mojo, he stays here because he's like a rescue. He's a little bit more skittish, but they just be booing. You know,
that's
just
cool.
My babies.
That's cool. I like that animals. You said you like, I want to be different because that is so different. I've never met anybody that has a Dalmatian.
Especially a black person. Like, we got to make sure, we doing it different. We just switching it up. You're not going to come across no black person with a Dalmatian just literally frolicking down the street.
Saying, like, I ain't never seen that. And even, like, being out here, I ain't never seen nobody with no Dalmatian. That's just, like, not a common.
And they're not expensive at all either.
That's cool.
Way cheaper than these fucking French bulldogs, pit bulls. They're
so y'all really, like, losing for real. Y'all keep getting that same dog. I mean, different strokes for different folks.
Y'all, I mean, they cool too. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't for me.
I feel it.
I just like dogs in general. Like, it's so funny because like I got like this, I guess, high fashion lifestyle. But like, if I could just live on a farm with like a horse and like 7 dogs, I swear to God, I would.
I feel it. Just be out the way, enjoying nature. You like? Yeah. I'm assuming you. I love nature. Yeah, nature person.
I'm really very, very. Just kind of shy and closed off, low key. So I just want to be in my little space.
Element. I get it.
In my element, yeah.
I get it.
I like that.
I'm coming out of my element a little more. I'm trying to step out of there.
Slowly but surely. Give yourself some
time. Yeah, I guess like it's coming. I'm way more open than I used to be because I would have never thought. Look, we sitting here together.
Yeah, but it takes a lot to have like a podcast. My friend has been trying to do it for a while, but like. Just sometimes even just talking or just having a conversation can be super just draining and overstimulating for people. So shout out to anybody that's really willing to like take the time and just get to know other people or do these interviews just to connect different folks or whatever. Because I'm telling you, like, maybe I
can believe.
Shout out to you.
You know, it is a lot, but I be pushing through. I'm not gonna lie. When you said you had to reschedule Sunday, I'm like, that's great.
Okay, cool.
because I really was not. I'm like, I do not feel like this shit
It
today.
be like that
And
sometimes,
it do be like
and
that.
that's why I was saying, like, it's not that I couldn't, but like, if it works for you, if it works for me, cool.
It was cool, but it was cool. It worked out perfectly. I'm like, that is. We can reschedule, girl. Do what you got to do.
It's sometimes like, especially as a creative, like if I can't do it, like I would tell people like I'm just not in the mental space to be able to do it, like for whatever reason, and it's totally respectable and understandable. Like you have to be,
yeah, because we I only got the capacity for so much now. Yeah, and people being around a whole lot of energy can be super draining. Super, especially if you're sensitive to it. And it's just like, ugh.
I get very overstimulated very fast, and that's why I'm like, New York, y'all gave me a run for my motherfucking money, child.
Yeah, and I feel like that about LA, because
I gotta go there.
It's pretty busy. Like, it was just people everywhere. And
but you need like a car there though, right?
You said, do you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you be good with the car. Yeah. It is traffic like a motherfucker, but I don't think it's probably not as bad as New York though. Like, I feel like New York is like way overpopulated and way over too many people. It's just way too many people.
They should probably like give it about 2 or 3 years before they let anybody else move there.
Yeah, or something. Like,
something.
Y'all got 5 boroughs and it's still not enough room.
Man,
like, I'm confused.
Over fucking stuff, bro. That shit is crazy.
So just to wrap it all up, what does fashion mean to you? I feel like you gave me a run for it, but I just want to like hear it full circle.
Well, for me personally, fashion is a way for, I know, like a person like me, I'm very, very like, I'm really, really shy. Like, I'm not going to hold you up. And I could be very closed off, not because I want to, but just because, you know, I'm just not really the most like super just out there type of person. Mm-hmm. So fashion just allows me to kind of like express myself, how I feel, like the uniqueness about me without having to say, oh, I do this, oh, I do that. Like, you could kind of look at me and be like, okay, like, you know, that's what she into, that's what she good at. Okay, let me start a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is not always able to like, you know, network or express themselves or be the person they want to be just by saying it. So fashion just is kind of like an outlet for me, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, of who I am, of what I like, of, you know, how clean I could be, how thorough I could be, how fun I could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be a fun, outgoing, energetic person, but not necessarily show that. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm just, you know, I just can't because of the type of personality I have.
Right.
So like I said, with my fashion, I'm just really, really able to just be me unapologetically. And I just love that, you know.
And I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I love that for you because your whole vibe is vibing. Like,
I've been trying to like just post shit, not think about it, like be me. Like, if I could be one of those people who could like do a little TikTok dance or like be out there, I would love that. But I'm just slowly just working up to that.
Yeah, you'll get there. If it's meant for you to be there, you're gonna get there.
It be hard.
It do. But like you said, you get yourself that grace and you just
right. I got to
keep it pushing.
I'm lame,
but you doing the work behind the scenes. You said you behind the scenes kind of lady, and that's okay. I done met plenty of them. I'd rather be behind the camera than in front of the camera. It's like, okay, I gotta respect that. Like, that's where you're the most comfortable, and it's cool to step outside your comfort zone, but you don't also want to put yourself in a position to just be like, ooh, super duper uncomfortable. Like,
and that's what I'm not trying to do. I'm just, you know, slowly working my way up to that. So.
Yeah, and I'm excited about the show. Do you have like a guesstimate?
Oh, you should come.
I definitely will come. So, of when it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's December 30th. So it's the last Saturday of the year. It is a private show by invite only, but you should definitely come.
Okay, I'll pop out for sure.
It's a private show right now. We're still debating because it's so many models that'll be a part of it. I would hate to just be like, oh, you know, the people that want to support you can't come.
Right.
So right now it's by invite only. I'm pretty sure we'll open it up. Plus it's just like, I guess, why not? Mm-hmm. But it's gonna be I want a lot of photographers to come to get good content to post. I want a lot of models to come just to know like this is something you could definitely be a part of. Like you don't have to have an extensive portfolio. If you don't have headshots in a comp card, when we did the casting calls, we provided them for the models.
Oh,
you know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Yeah, like I really, really, really am into helping creators that don't know where to start get some type of groundwork to be able to do what they want to do.
And I
So
love that.
yeah, the show's gonna be really dope. I really hope whoever's interested hit me up. Like I said,
Definitely.
we'll open it up. Really, really, really would love for you to come.
And then, are you looking for like if you need any help, just let me know.
Yeah,
For sure,
most
I could
definitely.
pop out and help with some stuff.
I got some ideas of what could be cool. But like I said, any photographers that want to get content, other models that want to come and sit down for a role, let me know. But
I'm
it's gonna be
excited.
a good time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really dope. But mind you, we didn't release this part yet. It's not just a fashion show. So it's a fashion show, but we're also gonna have a very small award ceremony for like different models. You remember like the Detroit Choice Awards or something like that? It's gonna be something very, very small, just to literally show appreciation to models that I feel like I've seen like just grinding it out this year. And then after party.
And that's dope. Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm
the after party
excited. That
vibes.
sound. What's that? You said the 30th. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good
gonna
way
be
to end
December
it.
30th. More than likely it's gonna be at our studio that we work with closely at the Village.
Okay.
But yeah, there's gonna be more information coming out. But
Okay, bet.
I definitely want you to come, and I definitely want anybody who is interested in doing other things, whether it's styling, creative directing, photography, makeup, like hit me up, because I told every model that audition, if you are not picked, you will be casted for something.
Right.
So it could be the magazine. I work a lot with other people that need models that I just kind of recommend them, but that's the goal for sure.
And that's what's up. Like you might not get this, but I got something else for you.
Yeah, most definitely. Because if you believe in the vision that much, like I have to be able to work with you. Like I just fuck with that so much. Anybody who you don't even know me, but you trust me enough, you know what I'm saying, to like put you in this position, like, oh shit. Means just as much as me to me as it probably does to them. So
And I love the
what's
the word I'm looking for? Just the mutualness, the reciprocity. There you go.
I'm gonna have to use that.
I just love that for real, because people be acting all stingy sometimes, and I get gatekeeping.
Yeah,
it's like I get it to a certain extent, but like at the same time, like if you can help put somebody in another position, why not?
This is what people don't understand in the community. Like it literally takes one person to make it out, to put everybody on. If you blow up right now, if I blow up right now as a stylist, I already got my makeup artist, I already got my photographer, we on. We out of here. Like that's literally it. Mission accomplished. You feel me? Like think about all the people who done blown up on it, even as a D-list celebrity, who put their friends on, and now it's like, oh, we on their friends just because you they friend. You feel me? Like, and that's why it's like, why gatekeep instead of putting everybody on? So once that one person does get put on, like, you know, you look out for me. In a perfect world, I mean, that don't always happen, but I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But when I was in New York, I met a good friend of mine. His name is Isaac Taylor Shane with Worldwide Magazine. And he kind of did the same thing as me. And he kind of like paved the way for me. Like he brought me on to a shoot as a stylist. He kind of just showed me how to go to different showrooms to pull clothes, you know what I'm saying, for free, or just kind of like casting models and things such as that, or going and casting calls. And it's like, why not share something that somebody gave to me for free just because they just wanted to help me? Like,
exactly.
It was no intentions other than he just wanted to look out for me.
Yeah.
And I really, really fuck with that. So
I do too. I don't like people that, and I'm sure you probably don't either, that like act like they want to help you and then but they looking for something in return.
Yeah.
Or it's only beneficial to them. It don't benefit you in no way, but you want me to do all of this. Or
no.
It's like, come on now. Like, what do that be about though? Y'all ain't got to act like that with me.
Honestly, I really have not came across too many people in the city like that since I've been back. And that's like,
that's good.
One of the things when I was out there that I kind of just felt like it was given like, well, what can you do for me?
What
like,
can you do for me?
I don't like to feel like it's like an opportunist or like a trade-off or like a business transaction. Like everything should just be organic. We vibing, we creating, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
if it gets business transaction, it's not for me.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to like really build relationships.
Yeah.
Sustainable relationships with people. Like not just on some business shit, but on
Mhm.
some personal level. Oh, let's go hang out.
Let's just
and-
catch dinner.
Right. Like
let's just link up. You
just
might,
cause.
get some food.
I'm about to say find something to get into.
Smoke,
like
get something. You know what I'm saying? It's been so many times where I've just invited creators over to the showroom, literally just to brainstorm. Like me and my team every week, we go to my house or we'll go out to eat. Literally just talk about what's been going on, ideas we have, things we want to execute. We'll even talk about shit that we know we fucked up. Like this shit was bad. Like we got to do better. We got to cast better. We got to do more planning. We got to plan ahead of time. We need to be on time. Like, it is everything in divine order.
Definitely. You can't rush nothing.
No, but it's been good. Like I'm happy to be back, and I just really, really want to emphasize and stress to any creatives, like, just please don't feel like if you're in a certain place or a certain environment, like you can't thrive or grow. Like just because you're in Detroit does not mean that your options are, limited or unavailable. Like there's things here, there are opportunities here, and if they're not, you have to create them for yourself, create a new lane for yourself, or just consider going back and forth. But like, don't count Detroit out.
Yeah.
Like
it's
very important for me to just kind of push that message. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to just be in New York or Chicago or LA to feel like you're doing something. So
it's so many creatives here. I feel like it's a lot of opportunity here.
It's so many.
You just gotta find the people.
Wave right now. Like it's so fresh. It's so just enjoyable and different. Like
I can see within like the next year, Detroit kind of taking over this fashion scene too.
I can too. Yeah, we just really gotta have people that's really willing to start something new.
Because everybody, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people here dress alike, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's why I like seeing creatives like you that like, oh my gosh, I don't see this every day in the city. Like this is dope. Like I love seeing.
Let's just switch it up. Like I keep saying, like they know us for the Gators, they know us for the bus, they know us for being clean and crispy, of course. But like, come on, y'all, like let's show high fashion. Like let's give editorial. You know what I'm saying? Or even like underground. I'm really also kind of like a super big fan of like underground fashion, like up and coming brands or whatever that people don't know about. So.
Same, because they be having some dope.
They be having some
dope pieces. Some really dope pieces. You just gotta find them. Having those pieces in your closet just elevates it to a whole nother level. I promise you. Or even going out and trying to create your own clothes.
Or thrifting.
Oh yeah, I love thrifting.
Me too.
I love thrifting.
I thrift very often, especially when I'm looking for like them nostalgic pieces from back in the day. Ooh.
The thrift store get you right.
It's gonna get you right. You might be in there for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But you gonna come out with like maybe like 3 to 4 good little heat items.
Yeah. No, for real. You just really gotta look. Like you gotta look.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
I'll fuck around and be in there all day.
No, I love going thrifting. I'm trying to get into some more stores around the city because the ones out here be cool, but
they be alright.
Yeah, they be alright.
It just depends. Sometimes you get like the fake thrifting where it be like $30 a pop for something, but you get them real thrift stores with them real pieces that came out of somebody's real auntie closet. Man, that be it. Like,
that be it.
Swear.
That be it. No, for real. Okay, so this was Zarbie Don't Miss, and you ain't miss.
Yes.
You hit everything,
awesome.
Right?
Thank you. I appreciate you calling me. This is super exciting for me. Like I said, I've been trying to step out my comfort zone, so this is different, but I liked it. Like,
yeah, I'm glad that that is a reoccurring thing too. I'm getting people out their comfort zones, and I love that.
You are, because like I've never had nobody just sit down and ask me a whole bunch of questions. Like I normally would do that because I'd be so intrigued. So that's very, very inspiring.
You got to get on the other side of it.
I know. I'm trying
because you are so dope. So we want to know about Zarbie Don't Miss, because Zarbie do not miss.
I appreciate
oh my gosh,
that. Like I said. Shout out 1,000,000% to any photographer, makeup artist, stylist, model that works with me, want to work with me. Let's do it. Like, let's just do it.
It's very easy going. You can hop in that DM.
Yeah, just hop in my DM. Like, swear, I'm really okay. If I don't respond, like, that's probably because I'm just doing some shit and running around 1,000,000%. But like, I'm definitely like, I'll reply. Like,
she definitely replies, y'all. So
Don't.
That communication is good.
I'll be trying, like,
and I love that.
Thank you. You're funny.
All right, y'all. See y'all next time.
Yes, thank you.